dogging him. Like, why is she saying all of this stuff? Why does she hate him so much? Just divorce him then.
Well, also, it's not the spin that I thought it would be. I thought she explained, like, oh, this is why he got so mad. Instead, she goes, I don't know either. I'm not even his wife.
Yeah. When she was like, I was confused why he got up and said, like, keep my wife's name, like, we've been separated for 7 years, then why were you there? Why were you there? She's on my last nerve, I feel like.
Coming for any woman is not okay. Like, it's not okay, and I'll always take the woman's side regardless. But at this point, like, I'm just wanting a wellness check for Will. Like, he's been going through it, and the fact is that he's not saying anything.
Right.
So, like,
he's been silent.
He's been silenced.
He literally has.
Also,
we need Will on Red Table Talk so he can speak.
I know, well, when he did do it, she, like, basically talked about her affair with another guy, and he sat there and like, cried the whole time. Do you remember? I think they threw their kids involved.
I feel like I blocked that out.
This is why I'm upset, because I love the gossip, but this is for, like, a reality TV family.
Yeah.
Like,
not the Smiths.
That's close. The Smiths, he's an Oscar winner.
Multiple.
I don't want to know Oscar winners' drama. I think, because it affects me enjoying their movies. Because I just keep thinking of, like, Jada, like, pegging him.
Which has definitely happened.
Maybe he likes it. Maybe he loves the abuse. Maybe they get off on it.
I'm so, like, confused by the whole thing, because what is she even doing press for that she, like, keeps getting
She
interviewed?
wrote a book, but also, like,
oh, right, she wrote a memoir. That's
why
she, like, keeps talking about, like, Tupac.
Yeah, she's in love with Tupac. But the thing with Tupac,
now she's giving Tupac alopecia. It's like, wait, the man's dead. Please.
Let him rest in peace.
Yeah. She was like, he had alopecia and everyone should know about it, but he was embarrassed. It's like, oh, then don't say it now. He kept it a secret for this long.
For us to be telling Jada to, like, not talk as much is crazy.
For me to say,
we've never shut up in our lives.
If I tell you you're being mean to your significant other, you need to check yourself in, because you must be. I don't think
you go, okay, you press the line.
I don't think anything's mean. Like, I literally don't. If one person can get a good laugh, it wasn't mean. Poor Will Smith.
That's the thing. If you're trying to get humor out of it, that's totally different. This is just, like, straight up, like, can I tell the world all his issues? But I thought, I didn't look into it, but it made it sound like she was, like, dating Tupac. Then he died, and then she, like, met Will. But, like, her and Tupac were not together. He was just her friend. I mean, maybe they were together, but they had broken up. Yeah. They were just friends. And she met
her
Will.
saying, like, he was her soulmate.
Yeah, like, that's so hurtful.
That's beyond hurtful.
What did he do to her?
You know, here's the other thing. You're not they've been together for
especially with this bitch. I was like googling shit, and I was
Don't
like,
worry, none of them live here. That was a one-time thing. They all live in Florida.
I was like maybe in Charleston. She's like in Peru.
No.
Isn't it weird that I know every person you know, and if anyone new comes into the mix, I'm like,
Wait,
were they approved?
you do know
Did it come
every
across my desk?
person I know.
Like I know details about friends that I've never met.
Yeah.
Like I know
And
that
some of them are wild. Some of the best gossip is telling your friend gossip invested in,
and
because
then I
it's
give like strong opinions on what they should do.
Yeah.
Because I don't give a fuck about their life.
and you're like, everyone should just kill Brittany. Yeah, I get it.
But speaking of Taylor, what I noticed that she does is she has these like literal eras of her life.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it's like the curly hair era. Then she did like the short hair, skinny era.
Yeah.
With the girl gang.
Yeah.
Then she did the like.
Wow, the girl gang era was an era.
Yes. And then she did now she's in this red lipstick era. But I feel like she doesn't have to be so rigid.
I can't.
Who told her like you only look good with red lipstick? Someone must have told her that, which is so false.
I just can't. I can't really move on to anything with her until we figure out.
What do you recommend she does with her look? If she gets said, Paige, oh, you're talking all this shit. What should I do?
I mean, I just think she'd have to figure out what her personal style is. Like, is she Nicole Richie, like, preppy? Like, maybe she's that, but she's not, like, extreme preppy. But obviously she's not, like, a Kardashian because she's not, like, ultra sexy. Honestly, the way Kendall Jenner dresses is the way I'd like to see
I would love
Taylor
her
dress
you're
more.
right.
I want her more in, like, I get it. She's, like, a jeans and t-shirt girl. And you can wear jeans and a t-shirt and be a little bit more elevated and like.
But she also can have fun like work pants type stuff with like.
Yeah, like I want to see her in like a knee-high boot and a cute little dress.
Oh,
I want to see her
in
in
a knee-high boot? Are you kidding?
a flattened jeans, like walking down the street in New York City, and like some nice coats. I mean, Blake Lively is like very expressive with her like personal style.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I feel like Taylor is creative and artsy.
Yes.
I just expect a little bit more.
You know, valid. It's funny because I love Taylor's outfits on stage.
Yeah.
And it makes me think that she lives this life where she's performing all the time. And then she goes home and she just wants to be like alone and she doesn't have like she doesn't have clothes, but like she's not thinking like
She doesn't care.
she
Yeah,
doesn't
it's not.
care. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Hailey Bieber is like whenever I go outside I'm getting photographs and I have my fits and I love that. Where like Taylor's she's like on tour and she's busy.
Right.
I always felt like with athletes, they look their best like in their sports outfits, and then when it's like a football player when they're wearing a suit, you're like, you look weird.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, maybe she doesn't care to find that personal style that's so like.
Well, I wonder. My next thing is, I wonder how much her style is going to change now that she's with Travis, because he definitely cares about a look,
Yes.
and he cares about his picture getting taken. And also, let's just talk about if you're going out to dinner at Nobu. If you called someone and told them that you're going out to dinner at Nobu.
Yeah.
You know, so like he wants his outfits photographed. As he should. Like as he should. He puts on some good
He respects the man in the art.
Yeah. And so I'm curious to see if her style changes at all.
She's, let's be honest, a genius.
Yeah.
She's a literal genius of our generation.
Musically and like business wise, just all around genius.
I would love to know how the conversations go.
I feel like we could guess it.
But you know what? He is funny, but you know that at some point she's like, okay.
Yeah, you did so good today.
He's trying to figure out the tip, and she's like, carry the one. I'll do it.
There's just no way they're, talking about current events or anything. I don't know.
I just think it's gonna come crashing down in a bad way.
See, I don't think that. I think like this is like a fun little like. I think she's
gonna end quietly.
I think she's at Kris Jenner level. I think she's very, very smart at how she like plays things with the public and what she's releasing. She was releasing that movie. Like her whole thing is like, throughout all of her albums, she's now finally dating like the football guy. Like this makes sense for her. I don't.
So you think she's gonna ruin him when she's on? them.
No, I think that he will quietly go away. Like they'll be, they're not spotted together anymore. Her
He's
breakup.
made for life in terms of fame. Like he'll always be a name.
Yeah, he's good. He's like,
she's like, you're welcome.
Yeah.
But like she'll control the breakup in terms of the PR and stuff.
She will be in control, and it'll be full like, we're staying great friends, and like this was
I love
like,
his mom.
such a fun fling, and like whatever. And but she has all that PR, like her at the games and all that stuff, and the movie's doing great. She's not stupid.
The crazy thing, okay, I know we shouldn't. I'm still talking about it. Is that like this girl was not seen for a year,
right?
Because of all the public hate she was getting,
right?
And that's why I'm scared for her, because it's such a thin line between love and hate,
right?
And like for women, people love when you get too much attention.
She's going really close to the sun in terms of PR, relationship wise, and like being out and that stuff.
And Pete Davidson's like, what's up? What the fuck?
Pete Davidson's like, hello? I'm dating Madeline Klein. No one's even talking about it.
Did you watch him on SNL?
I didn't. I want to go back.
He actually had a really funny sketch doing, not I'm Just Ken, doing I'm Just Pete. And he was making fun of like everything about him. And at the end, he like drives off with Barbie and then crashes the car, which was pretty funny.
Wait, I love that.
I mean, obviously we don't condone crashing cars.
No, we definitely don't. We don't condone driving under the influence.
Yeah, which he obviously does.
But I love me.
We love me. We stand with me.
Should we talk about Gigi and Bradley?
What's going on with them? Because honestly, I haven't seen them in the news as much.
They reportedly have been staying at Taylor Swift's house in Rhode Island. And they've been going like every weekend.
She's giving when you are on a reality TV show.
Just give her storylines out.
You need to get in every storyline.
She's handing
the producer
storylines
was like,
out.
hey, you need to get in more storylines. And she goes, watch me. And what? So
how about her being like really good friends with the one wife that people are like always hating on?
Oh, Brittany.
Yes,
who I love.
And now they're like really good friends. Like that was another. I saw them together. I was like, this is a reality TV.
It's reality TV. Taylor Swift would be so good at reality TV. If you think about it, her music is reality TV. Because she just like says the truth about stuff and people love it, and she gets to edit it.
Yeah.
And then the guys are like, that didn't happen. She's like,
well, you're on my show.
Signed a contract.
People don't talk enough about what a hard job it is to be an HR director. You're essentially hiring people from across the nation to small business owners who are growing their team. But what if I were to tell you that there's something that can make your whole hiring process faster and easier? It's ZipRecruiter. Right now, you can try it for free at ziprecruiter.com/giggly because you have a busy schedule and ZipRecruiter saves you time. ZipRecruiter has really smart technology that finds and sends you available great matches for your job. Once you review your list of the most qualified candidates for your job, you can easily invite your top choices to apply, so they're more likely to apply sooner. It's honestly the best. Hiring heroes. Let ZipRecruiter help make your job easier. 4 out of 5 employees who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. See for yourself. Go to this exclusive web address to try ZipRecruiter for free. That's ziprecruiter.com/giggly. Again, that's ziprecruiter.com/giggly. GIGGLY. ZipRecruiter is the smartest way to hire.
When you drive the most dependable mass market brand, you can stop thinking about what you can't do and start doing what you never thought possible. Visit your local Kia dealer today to see yourself behind the wheel of the #1 most dependable mass market brand 3 years in a row by J.D. Power. Kia, movement that inspires. Call 800-334-KIA for details. Always drive safely. Kia received the fewest reported problems among mass market brands in the J.D. Power 2021 to 2023 U.S. Vehicle Dependability Studies. 2023 study based on 2020 models. See jdpower.com/awards for 2023 details.
This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer. Do it all with a concealer that does it all. I am always talking about my Maybelline concealer on my Amazon lives. Quick, Pam's gonna go and put this in her Amazon storefront immediately, but I want her to because this is one of the best concealers and I've used it consistently. I've always loved Maybelline, and Maybelline's
instant age rewind eraser concealer is a do-it-all concealer that conceals, corrects, contours, highlights in a click. I also love their packaging because I don't have to pack an extra brush with this product. It has up to 12 hours of crease-resistant moisturizing wear, and I put it right in my bag with their built-in sponge tip applicator. It really is the perfect on-the-go, and it's antimicrobial. Say that word 3 times fast, but it really does make a difference. So visit Maybelline.com to buy yours today. Not sure what you're looking for? Then let me tell you about Field. It's the dating app designed for the curious. Whether you find friends, lovers, partners, and everything in between, here's what that looks like in numbers. 40% of members identify as LGBTQIA+. 35% are part of a couple, and 100% are here to explore connection in a new way. Field has 20 sexuality and gender identities options to choose from, and you can pair profiles with a partner and easily explore ethical non-monogamy or polyamory. Field is also a wonderful source of platonic friendship. As the U.S. Surgeon General has declared, loneliness and isolation is an epidemic. Field is a source for finding community and intimacy in limitless forms. Find yourself, find your desires, and find the people on Field. That's FEELD. For a limited time, you'll receive a free month of Majestic memberships when you download the app for the first time. Just use the link in show notes to download Field or head to field.co/giggly and access 1 free month of Majestic membership.
Wait, Gigi and Bradley, you know I love a Zaddy, so like I'm excited about this.
Yeah.
Wasn't Gigi with
So Gigi
Brad-
has
Brad Pitt?
no. Gigi was spotted earlier in the summer with Leo. So Leo, okay, wait. Gigi has a baby with Zayn.
Uh-huh.
Bradley has a baby with Irina. Irina was dating Tom Brady.
Uh-huh. Where's Pete Davidson? Wait,
How does everyone meet?
honestly,
You know, like that's the thing.
the
Like,
famous world is so small. You just message their publicists.
right? Like it's so funny to think that like all these celebrities end up dating each other, but it's like that's their high school. Like they can, like they only
Yeah.
date within that like
Yeah.
crew.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure Irina's somewhere on the phone with her friend, being like, "Are you kidding?
Yes.
Blonde Gigi Hadid
Yes,
is
yes.
with my baby daddy while
Yeah.
she's like in what's his name? What's his freaking name?
Tom Brady.
Tom Brady's like bathroom. She's
Yeah.
probably like having this conversation while
Like
like
Giselle's like Irina.
yeah,
Are you
really, she's
serious?
always been a fan of me. I bet he would go with her. Yeah, like everyone somewhere is like
I'm
obsessed.
so obsessed with catwalks. Like I will just get on catwalk TikTok
All I do is send you catwalk
and
videos,
compare all the catwalks and be like, nope, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. We're gonna do a cat off today for Instagram. Catwalk off.
Who is your favorite model to watch walk?
I mean, Naomi Campbell just murders.
Yeah.
I like when their hips go. Like
I-
bonk,
I think it's Naomi and Giselle.
and Giselle.
And when they're on together,
When it's the same beat.
We really have to be in heels to do it. Walk off.
Don't overthink it.
Okay, fine.
Don't overthink it. But you know, if you're a real model, you can do it in anything. you could do it with heels that have been, the straps have been cut. I watched a Shawn Mendes documentary for the 3rd time yesterday because I was in a dark place.
Yeah.
These are my comfort documentaries to watch. Shawn Mendes, J-Lo. I watched the Beyonce Homecoming too yesterday.
okay. Wait, which J? Oh, J. Yeah. Okay.
The J-Lo won the Super Bowl. Obviously, the Taylor Swift won, and the Lady Gaga won. And there's a Sheryl Crow one, and there's a.
Are you just doing the best of like your
Yeah.
favorite documentary?
I just because all I want to do is watch those documentaries. I don't know what it is. I think it's like a manifestation thing. I like to see people like accomplish their dreams.
okay.
And it like gets me off. Like it gets
Okay.
me excited. I did watch a new documentary about Tanya Tucker. Do you know what Tanya Tucker is? Has that come across your desk?
I feel like I've heard the name. Is it something to do with food?
No.
Okay, cool.
Well, everything kind of has to do with food at the end of the day. It's I feel like Guy Fieri would like her. She's a country singer.
Okay.
And she has a documentary out because she was like famous when she was like 13, 14, 15, 16. Then had like a wild life. But then again, most rock stars have a wild life because she's a girl. Everyone was like, she's wild and crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then her parents passed away rest in peace. And then she just felt lost and empty for like 17 years and didn't put out music.
Oh my god.
And Brandy Carlisle, this is like very niche. She's a star in the country music scene. Basically, it's like no one talks about Tanya Tucker and the impact she has. Everyone's like Dolly Parton and all these other people.
Wait, you know how your toxic trait is like you think you're a Michelin star chef and you think you could do it, and like if someone was like make something, you'd be like I could do it. Mine is I think I could be a country singer. If someone was like get on stage right now and be a country singer, I think I could do it.
I understand you. The stars are not the same as they were when you were drinking that beer.
Yeah.
I was in my car.
I could do it. Like get in that truck and drive down the street and come get me. You know? And that's my hit single. I think I could do it. Like, what do I have to do? Dyson air wrap my hair a little bit more and curl it and then put some cowboy boots on?
You've offended so many people on this pod.
And I'm gonna keep going.
So, Brandy Carlisle finds Tanya Tucker. Tanya Tucker is going through it. Like, I think she had like some severe addiction issues, and she's like, I really don't want to do this. I don't want to do this. And she's like, you are amazing, and people don't talk about you as one of the greats, and they should, and we need to remind them. So I'm gonna force you to like do an album, like a new album.
Wow.
And you watch it, and like Tanya's showing up late, but she sounds great. She's scared. She's also like in her 70s.
Oh,
She's in her 70s. She's like,
wait. I feel like I missed a whole chunk of the story. So she was famous
like
14,
a long
15,
time
16.
ago.
That's
I don't know what
horrible.
happened in between. I don't know what happened.
Okay, she's in her 70s now.
And she basically,
They're like,
Carlisle's
make
like,
a new
you need a
album.
new album because like you need to know how important you are to country music.
Okay, got it.
So she does this album, and then it was one of those. I cried, and I didn't expect the cry to come. They put it out, and she's all like, she doesn't want to go to the listening party. She doesn't. She's all nervous.
Yeah.
And they make a joke like we're not gonna make any money off this, but like it was a beautiful experience. They get a call. She gets nominated for 4 Grammys.
In her 70s?
And you see her on the phone, and she's like, "What? I got what? What?" And then they're like, "For best songwriter, for best country song, for best song of the year," and she's like, 3. And like you just see the joy come to her
Oh my
eyes.
god, that's so nice.
And like obviously old people, when old people do anything, it makes me cry.
Yeah, you're very attached to old people.
And look, I'm identified as an old person, and it was just really, really cute. So if you want like a heartwarming story, watch Tanya Tucker.
That's cute.
If you had any emotions, you would
I
like it.
probably watched it, but I feel like you're trying to like, honestly, as you're telling it, I'm
I
thinking
got
in my
it.
head, I'm like, she told me the whole story. I think I got it. I think I get the gist of it.
Khloe Kardashian makes it seem like there's a chance her and Tristan maybe back together in the future.
I don't care. Sorry, I'm being so out of pocket.
Did you hear about the conspiracy theory? Kim, I would never want to spread this. This conspiracy theory that Kim and Tristan are hooking up.
At this point, whatever. People get so mad at Chloe. Like, I can't believe you go back to him. Like, whatever. Okay, he like banged a bunch of people, has a bunch of kids. Like, at the end of the day, if that's who she wants to marry, like, okay, who are we? Like, who? I don't. If she got back with him, I wouldn't be mad, or I would be like, okay, yeah,
You can't
it's like
get
your
mad.
kid's dad.
Let them be happy. Like it's kind of cute. They want the family to be together, and like people make choices.
And here's the other thing: watching the show, because I think a lot of people don't actually watch the show, and they're just like, oh, we just like hate them, whatever. I watch all of the episodes. Chloe genuinely is an incest. Like you can just tell. Like Tristan's mom passed away, and he has a brother who has like a lot of health issues, and so now. Like they just like moved into Chloe's house, and like Chloe's like dealing with all of that. She's like, well, yeah, obviously I'm gonna do that. Like this is my kid's father. Like that's my family.
Yeah.
And like I just love her so much.
I just miss her going, Lammy, Lammy.
I do miss
I
that.
miss Lammy.
So like if she wanted to marry him again, I wouldn't be mad about it.
Were they ever married?
But like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
They were engaged.
Only Kim's
Were
ready
they?
to get married. Are you Kim and Courtney still beefing?
On the show, yes.
Do you think they were in real life too?
Well, the first episode of like the new season that like just came out was like an insane phone call between the two of them. Yeah. And then after that, it's kind of like
You're gonna make that as long as possible.
Yeah.
Like,
Do I think they're fighting in real life now? No.
I think they're just sisters, and I think it's
True.
like
See, we don't have sisters, but
Yeah.
what I've heard about sisters is you would like punch them in the face and tell them you want them to literally like rot in hell, and then the next morning be like, "Do you want your breakfast?"
there are definitely two types of people: people that have brothers, and then people that have sisters.
Yeah.
And like we don't know.
Yeah, I think that's why me and you don't fight that much. Like, you know, I feel like some girls fight with their friends
Yeah.
when they have sisters.
Yeah.
Where like if we fought, like someone's like best friends are about like fighting. Like if we fought, I would cry.
I feel like if you grow up with a brother, you're a little bit tougher exterior wise.
Yeah.
Like it's harder to rattle
Also,
you.
brothers are so like they're not into the gossip and the drama where it's
Right.
like you fight over like a Nintendo.
Right.
Like, you know-
It's more like they're saying like mean things
Yeah.
and then like moving on and
Yes.
then like punching you. And you're like,
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Where I feel like if you grow up with sisters, you're at a little bit more of an advantage
Emotionally.
manipulative wise.
Oh,
Like
yes.
you can
Mental
fight.
terrorism.
Yeah, mental warfare
Yes.
at a young age.
Yeah. There's pros and cons.
There for sure.
There's pros and cons.
Pros and
But I
cons.
do think if we had sisters, me and you would have a different relationship.
Yeah. I do wish I had a sister.
For sure. Because then you feel like you always have that girl.
Yeah, like I would have loved to know, like you have a built-in friend, like you have to come with me to this. You're my sister.
But you know what? I'm your chosen sister.
Yeah, thank God. But you don't come with me to anything.
Because you don't go anywhere.
Right.
Actually, we're going to a
Where?
mix thing on
Oh.
Wednesday.
Oh
Also,
yeah, we are.
it's not like it's a summer game. It's not a real game. Which I'm fine with.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know.
Does it mean anything?
No.
Cool.
But it's gonna be fun. We're going
Yeah,
to the
we'll
next
get
game.
some picks. Sports are like happening now. I've never had more sports people be like,
But the girls, all
Girls'
these
games.
influencers are just like at Jets.
yeah.
at
I'm like, come on.
But look, this is the thing.
It's the Taylor Swift of that.
Yeah, are they like trying to feel like Taylor, like, or do they actually? I don't
No,
know.
I think it's the teams are literally like, wait, there's way more money to be made if we have a bunch of like
Yeah.
influencers here posting,
they're
and now
getting
they're all
paid.
jumping on it.
Okay, Grace, our Gen Z correspondent, gave us a note. Some bottomless brunches in California have vomit fees for people who puke in the restaurant. That's crazy.
That's so rude.
Isn't that the point?
Puke like
As
in the
someone
bath. As someone speaking for the puking community, I'm attacked. I feel sorry. Sorry, my stomach doesn't go along with what you think it should.
Wait, that's crazy because not only do you have to pay for a bottomless brunch, then it goes right through you, and then you have to pay for it again.
I have to give it back and then pay for it.
Also, it's a bathroom. Like, I understand if you puke, like,
How would you know?
no, yeah, is there like a puke police?
Like someone's coming in and ratting me out, I'll puke on you. I would be pissed. I mean, maybe if like you puke at the table, they're like, "Hey, you kind of have to pay for that." Like,
Yeah.
I would get that. Like, sorry, I
I get
ruined
puking in an Uber. You're like, pay me a fee.
for sure. There's gonna be a smell in here. I ruined the mahogany table. Like, who knows?
No, mahogany, you can just wipe that off, I feel like.
But if you
Also, a brunch puke, it's orange juice. You're just puking up orange juice.
also, I feel like there's some type of HIPAA violation of you coming into the bathroom and knowing that I puked. Like, there's something illegal in that.
Also, like, if you don't puke during brunch, did you really have bottomless brunch?
Also, it sounds like this spot is lame. They're like, you can have fun, but not too much. Like, fuck off.
do they understand how much puking is actually going on? Or they're, like, doing really well financially, and they're like, this is the only way to survive it? That's
I
amazing.
don't know.
What if it's, also, what
Wait,
is the
what's-
puke?
What's the backstory here?
Yeah, that's my backstory. Also, like, do you know when you air puke? Like, does that count if I heave? Is there a heaving fee?
Right, because I've dry heaved all over the city.
Remember that?
I live probably on this corner at some point.
What
Like,
if you just do, like, one little
because you know,
puke?
like you're out with your friends and you're like, I'm not gonna puke, but I feel like I'm going to. So you spit a bunch, and then you're like, I'm fine.
It becomes mentally, you can mentally stop
Yeah.
yourself. Imagine the restaurant, just a bunch of people being like, don't puke, don't puke, don't puke.
I would puke because I would be so nervous about not puking.
But, like, you're allowed to have diarrhea. That seems biased.
Yeah, no,
Because
it
I'm
is.
like this way girly. I don't
I'm
go
not.
this way.
And I'm up. You're up. I'm up and you're down.
It sounds like the patriarchy is at it again. Because the girlies, it's called Pick Up Rally for a reason.
I have a bone to pick with these people. Also, like, don't tell me what to do with my body.
No, literally.
Because I want to be
Literally, that's crazy.
let me live.
We're not allowed to get an abortion or puke. Like, where does
What
it
is
happen? and I can't puke.
Sorry, I'm having morning sickness? The baby that you're making me have? Like, where do we draw the line, California? It's too much.
I can't breathe. Oh my god, I want you to run for president.
No, hashtag support would be
That's-
our slogan.
This is not supporting women. No. Puking isn't our form.
It literally is. Wait, this weekend, Craig had like a bunch of friends in town, and we went out on Saturday night, and we went out to dinner on Friday night, and then we went out like after Friday. So like all while we're out, like we're bopping around, we're listening to music, taking drinks, all while I'm out. But the whole 3 hours, I'm like, I'm going home. Like I know this. I am fully
Some
aware.
people are gonna go and take off their bra. You're like, I'm gonna let it all out.
So there's 2 bathrooms at Craig's house, right? Upstairs. There's the bathroom for like you go up the stairs, it's the bathroom like for the other bedroom, and then next to it is a bathroom inside Craig's bedroom. Okay.
Okay, Brad.
So I go up into Craig's room, into his bathroom, immediately upon arrival to the home. I start coughing. Puke is coming up. Okay, sorry to be graphic. So I'm puking. I
We got it. You're puking.
I got my hair up. I'm then in my jammies. I come back out. One of Craig's friends goes, someone upstairs is puking. It's like so embarrassing. And Craig goes, oh no, that was Paige. And I was like, that was me puking. And this other girl comes from around the corner and she's like, oh, I was also puking in the bathroom next door. And like I was so embarrassed about it. And I was like, this is a puke
Safe
zone.
space.
You can puke wherever the fuck you want.
Also, I do puke. Some people have like real phobias of puking. I do too. But I had a traumatizing experience once where I was like hanging out with the boys once. Like I had like a crush. He was like over, I think it was like 16, 17. And they were all like arguing about like who's better at basketball, LeBron or Kobe for like 4 hours. And I was just like drinking like one of the boys, like hanging with them. And then I
And
literally
you're like
was
trying
like,
to keep
I
up
need a
your
puke.
yeah.
So I go into the tiny bathroom in this like tiny apartment that
Yeah.
we're in. I puke, and I guess like maybe I flushed and like didn't fully. It wasn't like an aggressive puke, but like it was a little.
You
I don't
gotta
know
get
what
it out.
happened.
Yeah.
But I go out, and then someone goes in. They're like, Hannah, did you puke? And like as a 16-year-old, like, and we weren't partying that hard. Like I was a little virgin adult.
And that's why you won't smoke weed to this day.
No, I won't. And then once, I mean, this is not within a puking episode, and I apologize for women in arts, but at the academy. In college, we had to do this mile run test where
In
Not funny,
college.
in college for tennis, when you come back from summer, you don't just get back on the team. You have to run like a 7-minute mile, which is like you have to be pretty fit to do that. So you'd have to train so that when you get back, you're running it. So we're all like nervous and crazy, and like we ran it. And if someone doesn't run it, like we have to do it again. It's a whole thing. It's torture.
4 times around is 1 mile.
It depends
Around
on how
the track?
It depends on how big the track is, but typically 4 times. You're basically sprinting full out a mile. Like I just sprinted the whole time, and then
I've already quit this kind of stuff.
no, I know. So this girl then goes to the bathroom, and I remember someone was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go check on her." There's like 7 of us on the team. She goes and checks, and we're like waiting. They're not coming out. So then I was
Everyone's
like,
puking.
I'll go check. So I go. She started puking, made her puke. I start puking, and
Because
then
if you see someone puke,
the number
then
one rule.
that's it.
It's like a laugh. It's
Yeah.
contagious. So then by the end, all of us were in the bathroom puking.
sounds like my kind of night, honestly.
So it was just a Friday night. It's just a day at
It's-
brunch in California.
It's so funny how routine it's become. Like Craig
It's a
now
pretty
just
bonding
can
experience.
hold my hair with one hand and then like brush his teeth with the other and like do his own stuff.
It's all take my hair. Now I'm getting PTSD from it when we went to France and Des puked and it was like really hot. Remember when he was like yelling at me like, oh. And I was like, okay, manly. Because I think I'm like, oh.
Those oysters out. Okay, guys. So you know, I'm always on.
also really nice. Someone was like, don't listen to this pod if you want accurate information.
In that comment, because it's only what we've been trying to tell people for 4 fucking years. Don't listen to us. We're idiots. We're just gonna make you laugh. We have no fucking idea what we're talking about.
Like, go to other podcasts if you want actual information. I was like,
We're not
100%.
100%.
100%.
We're not here to give accurate information
Where did
about
the
it.
title Geeky Squad make you think that this was NPR?
That we knew literally anything about anything. We know when your boyfriend's gay and what shoes not to wear. That's literally all we know.
At least we know that we don't know. At least we're fucking self-aware. Because some people do, like Claudia has, like, an iPad. Like, we don't even try to look stuff up. We just say it, we see another one responds, and then we wait for the DMs later.
We'll ask a question about it and we'll be like, we're not really sure. We haven't looked into it. It's like, it was in the headline. Like, we should know that fact.
Like, Geeky Squad is FaceTiming.
No, it
your
is funny
friends.
because, yeah, Jackie and Claudia have iPads and, like, know what they're going to say. Like,
Yeah. Like, we have Chris as a producer. Chris doesn't understand. He doesn't know what even Spice Girls are. Like, Chris doesn't understand womanhood.
it's so funny because I feel like I get asked a lot from, like, random people I know and then, like, people I don't know. Like, oh my God, like, you guys watch so funny. Like, you guys are so good. Like, what do you guys do to, like, like, prepare? Like, how is it so funny? And I was like, oh, you don't? Like, this is just my friend. Like, this is talking to my friend.
It's like,
Like,
if you don't prepare, it would
prepare.
be so bad. It'd be so bad.
Where am I writing? Like, what am I writing down that we're preparing?
When we do try to prepare, we like confuse ourselves. I'm like, what did you mean when you wrote Invisalign and fire? So how's your Invisalign?
It's so funny that you say that because I haven't worn it in months, and I literally said tonight's the first night I'm restarting.
We don't talk about that enough. Because you stop wearing it and you're like, this is kind of fun. And then you're like, I need to wear it, but you're like, do I want to have a frustrating night wearing it?
Yeah.
Because it's tight. Someone is putting, like, bedazzling their Invisalign, like, putting, like, diamonds on it, and I thought that was kind of funny.
I really want to get veneers. That's what I think.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Okay, well, I'm off Barbie Botox, but I am gonna get it.
Why are you off it?
I'm just off of, like, obsessing about it.
Yeah, it's not
It's
your
not
algorithm anymore.
right now. I'm all about veneers. But I'm not gonna do it.
What made you see a veneer video and make you want to do it? Because me personally, I haven't really seen many veneers that I'm like, I mean,
I just don't want to wear my Invisalign.
Oh, so you're going to shave down your normal teeth to little nubs that look like my fingers, and then you're going to, some of them look so bad.
Yeah, some of them are so
Oh,
bad.
so some people can't talk. Like, they're like,
No,
I
a
got
lot of
veneers.
people can't
I'm
talk.
really excited about
And then you add on, like, a lip filler. Ooh,
Oh,
I don't know how people are doing it.
but this is the thing. It keeps the patriarchy in check, because if women can't speak or talk, the men are winning.
Right.
And that's, so we have to think about that.
Yeah.
But then again, you're not talking, kind of peaceful and beautiful.
Once in a while.
Your teeth are so good.
Thank you.
What do you not like about them? Your bottom teeth?
I was going to say that, but apparently you don't like that.
No,
What do you like about
my
my
bottom teeth are the ones that shift. So then I like
No,
the
it's
like,
really more my top teeth. Like, I could have they could be better, and I know that.
what do you mean by better? Like, do you think they're
They could be straighter.
I don't think that.
Okay, well, you're not in my brain.
I think that you...
Well, you don't have to live with them every day.
Okay, but you don't have to get it. Go to Sears. Try Sears.
Well, maybe you just shouldn't wear ballet flats.
I feel like you, and as you know, I've evolved with plastic surgery. Now I'm like, go off.
Right.
But this is reaching. Like, you are running from
No,
something.
I'm not gonna
You're
actually.
bored. You're literally bored, and you're like, what can I do to, like, have a change? And then that's what you're thinking of.
Yeah, but that's too permanent. I'm not going to actually do that. But what I really do want to do is
Shave
I want
your
to get Barbie Botox.
I don't, what is Bart? Oh, the back?
And I want to get it in right here, my jaw.
Yeah, I want masseter Botox too, because I clench.
I just think you could do like more, like.
You literally have the tiniest little face.
Okay, well, if you're doing it, why can't I too?
No, you can,
Okay.
but like, for clenching.
Fine. Mine's for cleansing too. I grind my teeth at night. You happy?
Do you not grind?
I don't.
That's why you're bored. You have nothing going on. I am exhausted from grinding in the morning. I can't even live because
Wait,
I'm
I
grinding
used to have a girlfriend who, like, my best friend, like, high school and college, and we would go out all the time. Not another girl. Actually, her didn't really like each other. Anywho, it's a whole different thing. No, not. I had a girlfriend in high school that, like, every time she would sleep over at my house, I would hear this noise, and I would wake up and I'd be like, what the fuck is that noise? And I'm not kidding, years went by that I was like, this is so crazy. Until one night I like was close to her head and I was like, it's this bitch. Like, how is she doing?
It's like a chalkboard.
She was literally grinding her teeth so hard that I would have to like shake her.
I think I do that. My mom said I'll make sound sometimes. She also says that I do this thing where like my body just like twitches, but like a lot.
I have a hilarious story about that. That we
What did
can end
Craig
the
do?
pod.
What did Craig do? He was doing so well this episode too. Like, this was his best episode.
So Saturday night we get into bed. We had like been out, whatever, but we weren't like fucked up or like drunk or anything. Like whenever we get into bed, and like
He's like, you smell of beer.
and like we're laying there like watching TV, and he like puts his hand on my thigh, and like you know like when you're like about to like have sex before, like you don't like say. Sometimes you don't say like, hey, do you want to have sex? Like you just kind of start like touching each other, whatever. So I'm laying there, but the way the pillow is like I couldn't see him. So like his hand's on my thigh, and I'm like, oh, he's gonna like try and have sex with me. So like I put like my hand on his hand, which I've never done. I don't. I was feeling sentimental and sweet. And so he's like rubbing my leg and like I'm like holding his hand kind of. And then I'm like, why isn't he like doing anything? Like we've been doing this for like a while now. And every time he like rubs my leg, I'm like, okay, like yeah, go ahead. I give you consent, whatever. I realized he was not rubbing my leg. He was literally twitching, falling asleep. And I like look over, dead, like fully passed
You're
out.
like, that's not my clit. That's
And
my
I was like, okay, I guess we're not having sex. And so
you're like, he's teasing. He's been teasing me for 2 hours now.
I was like, oh.
That is so funny because there definitely is times where because you know the guy likes you, like you're in a relationship with him,
Right.
but you don't know if he wants to have sex, and that's like a thin line.
Right.
Because like
And
getting rejected.
And we hadn't, literally on Sunday, we hadn't had sex in like 2 days, which I know. And so
He
I
literally
literally was
he's gonna break up with
you
me.
hate
You
me.
hate me.
Like, you haven't tried to have sex with me in 48 hours. He was like, "Bitch, we've had 7 people are staying at our house." I go, so?
I've been puking.
I've been puking rallying for you. You're kidding?
There's nothing in my insides right now. All I
I'm
want is
so
your dick.
skinny. It's prime time.
Oh, I love how we get dirty at the very end. Well, thank you for that intimate sex novel. You guys, I feel like we have like no tickets left, but like there might be like a couple. Are you putting your sunglasses on? She's literally leaving. She's packing her bags. I'm gonna be in Hanover this week, and it's like a casino. I don't know where Hanover is. Figure it out, find it. I think it's near Baltimore. It's where that like sign was.
Yes, okay, so drive
Yeah, so we have to go. And then I announced Denver. Watch page on Amazon.
Watch bitch on Instagram. So he's doing some crazy.
Also, why is every day Amazon Prime Day? I swear it was just Amazon Prime Day 2 days ago.
Don't get me started.
No, how many Amazon Prime Days are there?
They now do it twice a year.
When did they tell? Like, I thought we just had it.
And I know. We had it in July, and then we had it again. We just had it again.
So it's not even like the same amount of time in between. They just...
Jeff does whatever he wants.
Jeffy being crazy. Anyway, we love you guys. Thanks for giggling with us. We'll talk to you later. Bye.
Hey, small business. business leaders doing it all at your company? JustWorks can help handle some of the administrative work you don't love. Things like running payroll, managing benefits, and figuring out state-by-state regulations. Whether your team is remote, in person, or distributed, get access to a variety of national health insurance plans that fit your team and your budget, and manage onboarding, payroll, and PTO all in one place. Learn more about JustWorks and how they can help you get more done by visiting justworks.com/podcast.
One of my new favorite products, and you know I'm always trying new makeup products, are Impress Press-On Falsies. They are the best because there's no glue needed. You just press them on and go. They come in 3 different styles. The styles are natural, voluminous, and spiky. I personally love the natural ones because they truly do look very natural, but the voluminous ones are great to really punch up your look or great for a girl's night out. The no glue needed is a game changer. It's innovative and breakthrough pre-bonded technology. This is how the lash clusters easily apply in just one step. You simply press them on underneath your natural lash and go, and the clusters are applied underneath, so your natural lash has a seamless look. The Impress Press-On Falsies are for everyone from lash beginners to lash experts. And there's also a 3-starter kit that includes a non-stick applicator tool and 20 clusters in both medium and long lengths. They're available at nationwide retailers and also online at impressfalsies.com. Get yours today at impressfalsies.com/giggly and use promo code giggly to receive 25% off all Impress Falsies products. That's impressfalsies.com/giggly and make sure to use the code giggly at checkout. Now everyone can lash. This episode of Giggly Squad is brought to you by new L'Oreal Paris Bright Reveal Dark Spot Serum and Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Daily Lotion. Dark spots, game over. We all know that I love the sun, and I love being a tan, bronzed Italian goddess. But sometimes when I'm getting dark spots, I think, better not go back into the sun. L'Oreal Paris Bright Reveal Dark Spot Serum visibly fades all types of dark spots, such as age spots and sunspots, as well as post-acne marks, which, let's be honest, I also love to put my face. It visibly fades all types of dark spots up to 40%. In 1 week, it starts fading even the most stubborn of dark spots. And after 2 weeks, the skin looks clearer, skin texture looks refined and smooth, and it's made for all skin tones. It's suitable for sensitive skin and formulated, validated by dermatologists. The serum is made with niacinamide, a top dermatologist recommended brightening ingredient that helps reduce the appearance of dark spots. L'Oreal Paris Bright Reveal Dark Spot Serum and Broad Spectrum SPF 50 Daily Lotion truly is the best combo. They visibly reduce the appearance of dark spots and resist sun-induced signs of aging. It's lightweight, non-greasy sunscreen that has an invisible texture. It blends seamlessly with all skin tones. It's made and tested for all skin tones and suitable for sensitive skin. If you want to get rid of your dark spots, SPF is so important because 100% of dark spots are intensified by the sun. The Bright Reveal SPF 50 Daily UV Lotion is a lightweight and non-greasy sunscreen that has an invisible texture, and it primes well with makeup, so you can stay protected every day. Discover the new Bright Reveal Dark Spot Duo.